Hello and welcome back to the latest edition of the Laura and Becky Show on Friday, sponsored by Ringwood Hall Hotel.
Friday.
Can't say it normally, can you? Friday or Friday, as some people call it.
No, don't. No,
Sorry.
or pre-kend. I hate that saying.
Are we going for pre-drinks at the pre-quend? Sponsored by Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa and Dales and Peaks Estate Agents.
So if you are new here, then hello, welcome along. If you come back for more, a lot of people are, because this giveaway.
Do you know what?
It's going down well, isn't it?
It is. We've seen a massive rise in our downloads.
Yeah, so hello if you're new here. Yeah, we appreciate it. We'll give out the letter a bit later on.
We do.
Obviously not going to do it at the start, are we?
No, because you need to listen to the whole thing. We're going to make you wait. Whilst you're listening today, give us a like, a subscribe, a follow and a review.
Right, okay, so I want to start off with something that I'm going to ask you that I don't know if you knew it happened yesterday or not. Okay.
Right.
So we had a meeting. We had a meeting yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was a lovely meeting. And then we got shown around, like a house. It's like
an event
like a
space,
venue.
isn't it?
Yeah. It was absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
It was beautiful. It was kind of like a house that you could hire out for a wedding, or perhaps you're having a get together with friends over the weekend and you all want to stay in the same place. But it's very sort of like oldie woldy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And traditional, but beautiful.
Do you know what I liked about it? It was a really nice house, but it was really warm inside. I love that.
Also, I love it when you get a driveway up to a house where it's all gravel and you drive up on the gravel and you can hear the gravel crunching under the tyres, and then you've got like a turning circle. And this one had a stag.
Turning circle.
Yeah. I can't stay there unless I have a turning circle.
I'm not arriving.
Yeah, I can't drive my Nissan Juke up there and not have a turning circle. I mean, bloody hell.
How do you think I am? Anyway, talking of like hearing things like the gravel, we went upstairs, didn't we? And we were looking around. And then obviously we came back downstairs, right? Did you hear anything on your way back downstairs?
No. You obviously did. What did you hear?
I thought you would have heard it. I literally did my usual thing where I was trotting down the stairs in excitement and I trumped. And it was really loud. It was really loud. I honestly thought you were, because you spoke. As soon as I did it, you were like, oh, so where are we going next? I thought, oh my God, she's trying to cover up my trump sound.
Mate, I didn't even
How
notice.
embarrassing. So we're being shown round by Paulie. He was a character, wasn't he? Where did Paulie come from?
I don't know. Hiding away in that big
Bloody
house.
hell, he was Australian?
I don't know.
6 foot, got to be 5'6".
He was tall, wasn't he?
Tall.
Yeah.
Camp as you like.
Yeah.
We bloody loved him.
Oh, he was great. Very good at his job as well.
I thought, if he didn't hear that, there must be something. I can't believe you didn't hear it.
I swear to God, I definitely would have like laughed or looked at you. No, I didn't hear it.
I don't keep doing that.
I wonder if Paulie heard it.
Oh my God. Do you think
it-
I was like, do. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I just carried on. I was like, oh, shit.
I'm just a bit
Oh,
excited,
thank God,
love.
because that means if you didn't hear it, he probably didn't hear it.
No, so don't worry, you're safe. But we did have a lovely time. There's nothing like snooping around houses, is there?
Yeah, especially a house like that. It was amazing.
Speaking of houses as well, we had a message yesterday from Anna Dodson. But hey, listen to every episode of the podcast. Every episode.
Well done, Anna.
But
Bloody hell,
loving
must
it,
take
ladies.
ages.
I know. I mean, I don't know if she listens every day or like listens back to them, but she says she's loving it. Says it keeps me entertained when I'm working from home, cleaning and renovating our house.
Oh.
Yeah, but I will be entering the competition. And then she's mentioned about what the first 3 letters spelled out. I'm not going to say it because it'll give it away. But she put, nice touch, laughy face.
We didn't mean to do that, did we? Honestly, our faces when we'd realised yesterday, we just looked at each other, laughed for about like 5 minutes. It's just typical, isn't it? That it spells out that word.
I know. And then she's put, also, I've just finished watching Jeff Dahmer. OMG, it's a roller coaster. Felt like I was watching a drama. Then I kept having moments of realisation that this actually happened. It's terrifying.
It is terrifying. I've finished that now. I've put that to bed because I can't.
Oh.
I was knee deep in it and it was taking over my life. But now I've finished it. I'm going to move on. I
All
think.
right. Was it a good ending?
No, well,
No.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
I can't wait for you to get into the thick of it.
I know, only on episode 2. I need to crack on. Also, a lot of people messaging us as well about these hot water taps. Now, Hannah messaged us originally, didn't she? Because she works for a hot water tap company.
Right.
Now, a lot of people, in fact, Anna, again, said, we've got a hot water tap. It's great to hear it's cheaper than a kettle. And
I want a hot water tap.
Hang on.
Do you have a special sink?
No, I think you just need to plumb it in. Yeah,
Right.
so take your normal tap out, get yourself a hot water tap. Also, James, who's a big fan of the show.
Hey up, James.
Hey up, James. He's put, he was laughing at our tips that we did earlier on this week. Don't bother boiling your kettle. It's too expensive. Just F it off and go to Costa. Laura and Becky's top tips on how to be skint as fuck is what he's put.
Which I love.
Oh,
God, that's so true.
It's so true, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we might bring more tips back next week.
Shall we?
I think it needs to be a regular thing.
Okay, let's do it. So if you have watched Selling Sunset, you're going to like what we're about to talk about.
Oh, you really are. One of our lovely sponsors, Dales and Peaks Estate Agents. They've got offices, by the way, in Chesterfield, Matlock and Dore.
Yeah, I did not know this. I knew they had one in Dore. I didn't know they had one in Matlock.
They have indeed. Also on their Instagram at the moment, and I love this, and this is a little bit Selling Sunset, they're doing Meet the Team posts at the moment. I am all for this. I've been having a right old stalk through and I'm like, yep, giving that one a like. Oh, yeah, she looks nice. Giving that one a like.
I think this is what sets Dales and Peaks apart, is just the team. They're all so nice.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to go in there, have a coffee and have a chat.
Yeah, or go out for drinks with them or something.
Yeah.
Should we see if they'd be up for coming out for drinks?
Do you know what?
us?
Shall we meet the team? I want to meet the team. That's what I want to do. I want to meet the whole team.
Perhaps we'll just wander into the office and have a coffee
sit
with
down.
them. Yeah, have a look at some houses, which we like doing anyway.
yeah.
But go and have a little stalk of them. It's on their Instagram at Dales and Peaks.
Right. Also, yesterday, my mum is away at the moment. Now, she's got some train tickets arriving. Okay?
Where is she away?
She's in Yorkshire.
Oh.
And she rang me the other day and she was like, can you go round, because I know it's going to rain a lot. The post in the post box gets wet. Can you go and empty the post box, because my train tickets are in there? So I was like, yeah, sure. And she kind of went, just go through the back door, and kind of gave me some instructions that I half listened to. Anyway, I went round yesterday. Now, I don't know if this is an old person thing, okay? But I have a key to my mum's back door, okay? The key has back door on it. It's got a little, one of those key label things, yeah? So I opened the back door and I was like, right, she said to go into the little bathroom because the keys are in there. So I went to the little bathroom, opened up their key little cupboard. Mate, all her keys are labelled. They're all labelled.
Yeah.
So like back door key.
Yeah.
Then she's got internal front door key, post box key, safe key.
Oh. So that's
Front
going to be
door.
easy for the burglars, isn't it?
Front door key, garage key, shed key, key for inside the shed for the lawnmower. And I was like, this is a fucking burglar's dream. They're just like, get in, open the key box, and I'm like, right, yeah, here we go. Every key is labelled.
Do you know what they should do? They should leave a little note for the burglar
Yeah,
as well. Hello, welcome to Linda Ray's house. Come on in, do wipe your feet. But the key cupboard is located just over there. All keys are labelled for you. Fill your boots.
If you make a mess, here's the key for the cleaning cupboard. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, I was like, this is so bad.
It's very organised. Well, I'm going to admit something to you now.
You don't label your keys.
I don't do it, but when I moved into my new house earlier on this year, the previous owners, who were a lot more organised than me, left me all the keys with those little labels on.
You say organised or stupid? What do we think here?
Maybe a bit of both.
Stupidly organised?
But I've left the labels on.
So I think you should take them off. Because literally, if someone broke into your house, they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's the key for that. That's the key for that.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. It's almost like being like, welcome.
Yeah.
Make yourself a cup of tea.
Steal my things.
Gonna make it easy for you. You'll be in and out. In and out. Won't take you long.
But part of me is envious of the organisation. I mean, that is organised, isn't it? And I quite think, yeah, I like that.
I mean, I think it's an old person thing, if I'm honest.
I'll tell you another old person thing, right, whilst we're on the subject. And I've noticed this a lot with old people. They're obsessed about their bins. aren't they? They're obsessed with what days the bins get collected, and they're obsessed with getting their bins in very quickly after they've been collected.
Yeah.
Bin boys are normally quite nice. So there was this one time when I think it was when I was moving into my house, and I had loads of like IKEA boxes. And you know when you've like ordered things and had deliveries, you've got loads of like cardboard, haven't you? So I was a bit worried. I thought, oh, they ain't going to take it all because it wasn't all fitting in my blue bin. So I, did my hair and makeup.
I was going to say, did you walk out in your underwear and just stand there next to the cardboard like, hi, boys?
I did put some silk PJs on.
Yeah,
did my hair and makeup a little bit, spritzed a bit of perfume.
Right.
And out I walked. And when I heard them coming up the hill, I thought, here we go. And I went, morning, lads. All right. And I just undid my top button of my silk PJs. And I was like, I've just moved in. I went, it's just me on my own here. There's no mister. So I couldn't, there's nowhere I could put all
go
of this
to the
cardboard.
tip.
Me on my own.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous there.
Yeah, would you be so kind as just to take it all? They literally took it in a flash.
I think they do anyway, babe. I think you wasted your time there.
Really?
Yeah, I bet they drove off there like, what an
Who's
idiot.
this desperate old bird? Yeah, with a button undone on her PJs and her makeup done at 6:30 in the morning.
So we are off to the spa today. It's for work purposes. It's tricky doing this, isn't it?
This seems to be a regular thing that on a Friday, we don't go out for dinner, we don't go out for drinks, we just go to the spa.
Well, we're going to do some work from that. I was packing up my spa bag because now I have a spa bag, by the way. And my husband was like, you going to the spa again today? I was like, it's work, love. Anyway, you enjoy your 8-hour day.
Yeah, you go and do your 9 to 5, all right? I'm just going to nip to the spa.
So lots of people are getting involved in this giveaway, as they should, because it's amazing.
Yes, we've had lots of comments from people as well saying how incredible the spa looks at Ringwood. If you've never been or never seen it, you have to have a look. I honestly think it's one of the best spas in this area.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's set in beautiful grounds as well. So it's ringwoodhallhotel.com. Go and have a look at it. You can win a twilight package. It's the Orchid Escape. So basically you get 4 hours in the spa. There's a lovely pool. There's a lovely sauna, steam room. There's just loads of things. You can lounge around, have a Prosecco, and you get a 25-minute treatment as well. All the treatments are actually on their website. So go and have a look. So yeah. Good luck if you're entering. What's today's letter, Becky?
So every day we're giving you a different letter that spells out a treatment you may have in a spa. Today's letter is M.
So we are heading to the spa today. We'll do a few stories, shall we? So if you want to have a look inside.
Yeah. Or maybe you don't want to see. If you're sat in the office and you don't want to see us in the spa.
you want to see it. You want to see it. Have a look at our Instagram. So yeah, good luck. Today's letter is M. Right, what's going on in the world?
There's quite a bit today. First of all, shall we talk about the Queen?
Yeah.
So her official death certificate was released yesterday. So because there was a lot of speculation, wasn't there, about what time she actually died? Because it was announced at 6 p.m, was it?
6:30, wasn't it?
6:30. Well, she died at, was it 3:10?
Yeah.
We did think it was a bit earlier at the time, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, they just put she died of old age. Did she just die of old age? Was that it?
I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of, again, speculation about that because when she met Liz Truss, she had like a sort of purple bruise and people were sort of saying all sorts of things then. Also, people thought it must have been something that happened quite suddenly because she went quite quickly.
Do you know what, though? If you're going to die of anything, that's what you want to die of. You can't
old age. Yeah.
Can you?
I agree.
Is that over 90? Is that what they were class old age? I mean, what age did they... Also, his wife, so... I shouldn't have, but on the day the Queen died, I was very upset.
Same.
So I ordered myself something to remember the Queen by.
Something in
And
black.
it arrived yesterday.
Oh, what was it?
Do you want to see it? I've got it on. Hang on, let me show it you.
I spotted that yesterday in our meeting. I thought, that's nice.
I ordered it, yeah. It's a bracelet. And
That's
it is black.
lovely.
It's got little black bits on it.
That's really
I forgot,
nice.
if I'm honest. I forgot. I ordered it. I mean, it came yesterday. I was like, oh, brilliant. But it came on the day that they announced how she died.
Meant to be. You need to put a little picture of that on your Insta stories today so
my
people
little
can
thing.
see your purchase. That's
Okay.
lovely. That's actually really... When we were having that meeting yesterday, I often look at what you're wearing in our meetings, and I was just having a little look at you as you were talking. I thought, I haven't seen that bracelet before. And now I know why.
I hadn't seen your cardigan before.
Yeah, it's new. It's new. That's why. I love the fact that we're really concentrating in our business meetings. I'm looking at Laura's clothes. She's looking at
Did you
mine.
get bored yesterday? I did.
Yeah, a little bit. But it was better than I thought, actually.
Hopefully they're not listening.
No, oh God, I
No,
know.
we're not bored as in bored of the person talking, but
No, we
our
always get
attention
bored.
span is really bad, isn't
Oh,
it?
no, we get bored in every single
I
meeting
know.
we're in. And it's not a personal thing. We get a bit bored.
You'll see our eyes glaze over. Becky's more than mine.
I get bored in this podcast sometimes. I start looking out the window and I'm like, what's going on out there? Then I glaze over. Let's move on in case they are listening. Right, need to mention this as well. In fact, no. I'm going to save this maybe for next week. Let's move on to our mate.
Mate.
Let's talk about Ferne McCann.
Right.
There's a bit of drama.
Listen, we got to be careful here, though, because we've only got one side of the story at the moment. You all right?
Yep, sorry, I'm just...
You all right?
Sorry, I've got something I'm doing straight after this podcast and I'm looking at the time, I'm running so late, so I had to text the person
they
and be
can
like...
wait.
I've been like,
They can wait. I wish we could say.
Stop it, right, go on.
We've got to be careful because there's always two sides of every story.
We've had this conversation. Well, there's
No,
not
we
two sides, there's
have.
three sides. There's their side, the other person's side,
Yeah, and
the
our
truth.
side. Oh, the truth, right. Sorry, I thought you meant our side. Anyway, Ferne McCann has kind of, well, she's branded herself, hasn't she, as kind of like a healthy, positive, blah, 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 blah person.
Yeah, and for women, but she's quite
Yeah.
like for women as well.
Anyway, some voice notes have come out of her basically proper slagging off Billy Fairs.
No, Sam Fayers.
Oh, Sam Fayers, is it? Fayers? Sam Fayers. She's best friends with Sam's sister Billy, that she's known since they were like 4 or something. But the voice notes are, and it is her.
We've listened to these. It is her. We're not sure though, because it sounds a little bit like she might be reading something.
Have you heard the other two that have come out though?
No.
Yeah,
she ain't reading.
Mate, she ain't reading.
I mean, so far, Ferne hasn't come out and said anything. She hasn't sort of replied to these allegations, has she? What's she going to say? She is going to be worrying.
Well, the thing is, right, listen. We all send voice notes. I mean, we've got some voice notes. We don't slag people off. We're not that bad. But there are voice notes that you send that you wouldn't want anyone else to hear.
We do slag people off. Let's be honest. We do. We definitely do.
Well, yeah. Which we need to talk about. We're desperate to talk about something, aren't we?
Yeah,
but we will.
I've just actions to me then. But I don't think we do slag things off, and listen, everyone slags people off. But I don't think we do it where we're really personal about someone's thighs or their looks or and someone who's meant to be your friend.
But also as well, there's a little part of me that I just think they're really bad voice notes, right? And Billy and Sam's mum has got the voice notes, right? Why is there a need to put that out there?
Oh, well, I think they probably want to ruin her, don't they?
But that's not right. See, that's where I just think you're all as bad as each other. They could have dealt with that. They could just fall out. They could have arguments. Why would you put that on your Instagram stories? Why?
Do you know what? That's a good point. I hadn't really thought about that because I kind of thought, oh, like fair play to them. Like this, she's been saying awful things about them.
Yeah, which is awful.
They've outed her. But actually, you're right. They should have actually sat down and talked about it or been like, you're out of order.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, I'm
you're
not speaking
horrible.
to you anymore.
You're done. But why they've just done it so she gets absolutely ruined, and she will get absolutely ruined.
She will get trolled for it.
Yeah.
Also, she'll probably lose her TV show and like certain partnerships that she's got and things. She'll lose deals, won't she? For sure.
Yeah.
Because that is not part of the image that people are buying into.
Yeah.
So actually, that is a point. And actually, the cynic in me is saying that Sam and Billy wanted to do it themselves, didn't want to ruin their reputation, so got their mum to do it.
Yeah, because their mum's outed her. They haven't said anything about it. Now, they would have sat round and they would have said either, Mum, can you do it? Or the mum's gone, do you want me to do it? And they would have had that conversation. There's no way their mum would have done that without speaking to them too.
Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely. I've just read something else.
Oh, go on.
Apparently, Ferne McCann is fuming at Billy Fayers for giving her son the same name as her jailed ex, Arthur. So Billy's little boy is called Arthur. And do you remember?
Yes.
Ferne had that jail boyfriend who was not a very nice person. He was called Arthur. Still, no excuse though. No excuse.
Yeah. So and you have to think about, it's just the whole thing is just awful. All these like celebs on like Insta and stuff, they give off this lovely kind of image and really it's absolute bollocks, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I actually agree with you. They need to sort it out themselves, or agree to not speak or whatever, or unfollow each other on social media. Don't really need...
Just quickly, just to end, do you remember when I sent a WhatsApp message? I'm supposed to send it to you, but I put it in the group with the person I was talking about at the radio station.
I do.
And this is such a funny story. We'll end on this. So we were just in the studio doing a show.
So we're live on the radio, by the way, at this point. So this is not the time to have a drama because we are live on the radio.
And we read a message, didn't we, from this person, and I didn't agree with what they were doing. And actually, I'm right. I know I'm right now, even looking back. I mean, I'm totally right. Bloody hell. Anyway, so I meant to send you a message saying... I don't think he should do that. I think that's bang out of order or something like that.
Yeah.
But I put it in the bloody group.
With the people in.
Yeah. Anyway, then I just went, oh, wrong group. You jump up, don't you? Like, we'll sort it. And I'm like, we can't sort it. Shit, what am I going to do? Anyway, I'm like, let's get out of the studio. And you go, what if they're downstairs? And I went, they won't be. Anyway, we ran out the studio, went down the stairs. The person's just stood there in the kitchen, reading the message. And I was like, oh no, but I thought I just got to own it. So I just kind of pretended that I meant to send it to him.
Mate, you actually did well because we bundled down those stairs in an absolute state of panic.
I was like,
you know what it's like. Anyone will know when you've sent a message to the wrong person and you're panicking. You can't think straight, can you? So we bundled down into there. But you turned it on as soon as you saw him. You were kind of like, hiya. Oh, yeah, I just thought that perhaps that wasn't the right thing to do. And you were calm as hell.
I was calm as hell, kind of. You didn't know what to do with yourself. So halfway through this kind of awkward conversation, you just turn around, you're like, peppermint tea, anyone? I'm like, no, we don't.
He said no as well. So then I didn't know what to do. So I proceeded to make peppermint teas for nobody. Nobody wanted them, but I carried on making peppermint teas just to busy myself and look normal.
Anyway, we thought we'd sorted it out. We hadn't, because he was fuming. I found out he was really pissed off. And then obviously weeks later, we had a massive row, which we'll talk about another time.
I was going to say, this is good stuff. We need to talk about this on another podcast. I've got to go because I'm running very late for a meeting.
Yeah.
And we're meeting in the spa, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to the spa today. Whoop, whoop. This is for work, but
of course.
Yeah, so I'll see you in the spa in about an hour and a half.
Yes. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to, and we will be back on Monday.